back onto some pavement for about 10 seconds, and back in the dirt. If your foot doesn't catch the way you're expecting it to, you're going over, and lifting a bike sucks. Hey, oh shit. What's up everyone? Matt from TS Moto here, and it's day 2 of the Blackwater Adventure Rally, and we're all getting ready to head out for our second ride. And we are off. So this route should be interesting. It's actually pretty long. It's about 180 miles, I believe. So we'll be out here for a good amount of time today, which is nice. This first section is 60 miles, and it brings us up to Snowshoe. Never been there before, but I hear it's kind of nice. So we'll see how pretty it is. I'm looking forward to it. And I believe the section after that is about 120 miles, and that looked kind of interesting as well. So I think the hardest part of this event so far is the route options. There's so many different routes to pick. So I may have to come back here after the event and definitely come ride some of these roads. Look at this group. Love it. So I really do love doing solo rides. Like, I had a lot of fun at dirt days, kind of just riding on my own and having a good time. But it is also nice to ride with a group of people. A, you got people to look out for you, which is super duper nice. And B, it's just like when you get somewhere, it's fun to like have people to chat with and like hang out and stuff. So it's nice to definitely have both options. Already starting off with some loose gravel, baby. Not a huge fan of loose gravel. When you're going straight, it's not bad, but when you gotta make turns, especially like when you gotta slow down to hit sharp turns, ton of a pain in the ass. But at the same time, it's worth it to get the experience in it, that's for sure. Always remember too, especially when you're in group rides, ride your own ride. There's nothing wrong with going your own pace that you're comfortable with. Getting back safe is way more important than getting back fast. Back onto some pavement for about 10 seconds, and back in the dirt. God, I love little woodsy stuff like this. It's so nice. Got a nice switchback up here. This is a fun road to start the morning with. Definitely digging on it. One of the big things I've learned over time, especially with like off-road stuff like this, if you're going through a turn and you feel like you're not going to make it through that turn, keep looking the direction you want to go, because the second you target fixate off of that point, that's where you're going to end up. I've had plenty of instances where I felt like I wasn't gonna make the turn, like just barely gonna make the turn, and I forced myself to just keep looking the direction I want to go, and you know what? That's where the bike went. So just keep that in mind. Target fixation is real, and always keep your eyes in the direction that you want to go, because the second you look elsewhere and as you start to get nervous about it, that's where you're going. One other skill I'm super happy I learned: balancing your bike without having to put a foot down. I've been getting better and better and better at that the more I ride this bike and the more comfortable I get with it. But it's super duper handy to be able to just kind of like stay upright and not have to put a foot down, especially in uneven terrain, because if your foot doesn't catch the way you're expecting it to, you're going over, and lifting a bike sucks. That is pretty, wow. Oh my god. The riding out here in West Virginia is so nice. I'm loving it. West Virginia, Vermont, New Hampshire, man, I'm really loving the riding in those spots. I mean, the riding in Virginia is pretty nice too, but like, I don't know, I feel like it's more of an interesting experience when it's not your home state. Holy shit, that's dusty. I'm just gonna hang back a little bit. There's a waypoint up here too. I wonder what that is. It's probably a waypoint just to like denote the railroad crossing. Welcome, National Forest Land. Welcome to Cheat Mountain. I always love riding through national forests. They're so beautiful. So we're about halfway through this section of the ride now. We got 30 miles to go. And it's been really, really nice so far. Like, I've been digging on that big time. I kind of like this a little more than yesterday so far. But obviously there's a lot more to come. I love roads like this. They're so much fun. You can kind of open up a little bit. You can have a good time. There's a little more challenge when it gets to some of the turn. And you know, it's nice. I'm definitely enjoying this for sure. Yes, more loose gravel. Ooh, it's a little moist here. A little bit of mud puddles for me there. Love it. I love when this bike is muddy. It makes me so happy. So fun to look at. Just covered in mud. Haha. Love it. Felt that one on the boots. Love it. Fucking love it. Well, I got to hit some mud puddles. I'm happy.
You got some mud on there? All right.
Oh yeah. I'm not happy until this thing gets mud on it. Back onto some pavement for a little bit here. We got 17 miles left in the ride before we hit Snowshoe. So, holy crap, that's a bunch of twisties. Oh, that's gonna be fun. These routes have been killers so far. Like, this one has mostly been dirt, which has been awesome, but it's been really fun dirt. And now it's fun pavement too. Like, it's great. I'm super duper duper happy about these routes so far. Hang back a little bit so I can hit these twisties and a little more fun with it. I love twisties on this bike. I'm not gonna lie. That's actually like super duper fun. Wow. This is gonna be pretty to ride down. Ooh, that's a nice overlook. That's some nice views coming up here, damn.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah. Fueled up and ready for the second half of the ride. And we are off section 2 of this ride. Got 114 miles to go. One thing I learned yesterday, I thought 128 gig cards would be enough for a lot of this stuff. Hell no, it's not. I'm upgrading to 256 gig cards. I'd rather have too much space than not enough, so totally worth the investment. Time to get dusty. Oh, look at this. Just opens up into this beautiful kind of clearing here. Oh, so pretty. Also dusty as shit. But pretty. Absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it. You know, it's really funny. Like, every time we've stopped and I've, like, looked at my phone or taken some pictures or something like that, I haven't really looked at the time. And I don't really care what the time is. Like, this is just nice. It doesn't matter how long it's taking, because it doesn't feel like it's taking as long as it is. I mean, we rode for, I think, 2.5 hours on the first 60 miles this morning. Yeah, I think thereabouts, and it sure as hell didn't feel like it. I hang back a little more. Dust in a couple of these spots is making it where I can't quite see the terrain, which I don't like. Kind of want to see what's ahead of you, you know? That way you don't hit something that sucks. Oh my god, that's dusty. I'm hanging way the hell back. I absolutely love that, like, all of the pavement in between dirt on these routes have been, for the most part, like these narrow lane and a half, single lane kind of twisties, because it's really, really fun. Like, it breaks it up, you can open up a little bit and, like, kind of enjoy yourself in between some of the more technical stuff. That's pretty. Love it. Oh, wow. Look at that. That's so pretty. Love it. I find myself saying that a lot to a lot of these things, but like, it's so true. I'm just constantly in awe at how beautiful some of these places are. It's so nice. Like, it's just, I love it. It makes me happy. Entering Seneca State Forest. They definitely added some fun shit into this. This trail is super fun here. Oh, isn't that nice? You're suggesting I take a break. A break would be nice, but not really any decent spots to take a break here. No gas stations, rest areas, or restaurants. Just a rocky trail. Oh, that's a pretty overlook. That's beautiful. That was fucking fun. Woo. You like that?
Yeah. A little rough.
That was a fun one. Alright, good. We're recording again. Hey.
If your foot doesn't catch the way you're expecting it to, you're going over.
Oh, shit. I was waiting for that to happen. Oh, first bike drop of the weekend. And of course, all I was doing was fucking stopping to talk to Carl to let him know that his license plate was coming loose. That's okay. Shit happens. You drop the bike. Thankfully the DRZ's light. Ooh, that's pretty. But also let me keep my eye on the fucking road. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ha ha ha. That got a little sketchy for a second there. Well, shit. Rock just flew up and hit the helmet. See, part of me really wants to, like, feel the ass end slide around some of these turns. And part of me doesn't want to because I feel like I'll drop the bike if I do that. Or, okay. There we go. Got a little slide action in there, except that was a little bit of both tires. Not quite what I was looking for, but it's this is fun. I'm enjoying this a lot. Oh, and there's some more ass end slide for me that was unintentional from the rear brake. Well, that looks like a little bit of a fun hill climb. I say, and then if I do something like that, I'll be like, why the hell did you think that was fun? And then once I get to the top, I'll be like, yeah, that was super fun. Man, all I gotta do is apparently drop the bike and I get a lot more energetic. Oh, it's alright. That's alright. It is not an adventure rally unless I drop my bike, because so far I've dropped my bike at every single one that I've been to. And man, I thought I was not going to drop it this time too. Like, that's okay though. That's okay. That's fucking fun. Like all the counter leading off the side of the bike and everything on the turns. It's actually impressive how quickly you can go through and feel confident in them. Woo. Almost stalled that one. That sign just said camp social distance. This is fucking fun. Zooming through the fucking woods here. Oh my god, I love it. And washboard time. All in all, I think today's ride was phenomenal. Absolutely loved it. Some really fun dirt roads that offset a lot of the pavement, but also a bunch of the pavement was super fun too. So I had a great time, and I'm definitely looking forward to one more ride tomorrow. And yeah, if you liked watching this one, check out these videos.